I'd love you to talk about the concept of set it and forget it.
Yeah, well, I think when you start to appreciate your brand online, you start to realize that people interact with you in many different ways. I saw a stat the other day, Chris, that the average consumer interacts with a brand 58 times before it purchases something, which is outrageous when you think about it. And I'm assuming they're considering an interaction like seeing an ad, going to your website, visiting a page, every little sort of touch point, if you will. But when you have an opportunity, if you're promoting your website through SEO, through AdWords, through Facebook ads, well, you need to think about how you can prominently feature your Instagram page, your Instagram profile on your website. If you're actively emailing thousands of people every month, Chris, you need to figure out a way to sort of promote the fact that you're on Instagram so you can build a meaningful connection with them. It should be on the footer of your website. I'll have you talk about the K's and home sales here in a second, but it should exist where your brand exists online. In fact, I've been, even as of late, Chris, I almost want to take the 12,000 people I have following me on Twitter and start driving them over to Instagram, because it is a little bit of a different relationship. So in my Instagram bio, I think, or my Twitter bio, I think I link over to Curator. I'm thinking that, you know what, maybe I need to start linking over to my Instagram profile a little bit more. So I think the big idea here, Chris, is that this is something you can do a brand audit, identify all the places people are interacting with you online, and then identify where you can insert or link to your Instagram profile so people can connect with you and learn more about what you do and what you offer.
Yeah, and let me give a pro tip here. Like when you're new to this and you're really trying to grow your following in the early days, like I would take it a step further, Jimmy. Get rid of everything but Instagram in your email signature. Get rid of everything but Instagram on your website.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like get rid of everything but Instagram in your bios. Like you said, your Twitter bio. Like what you're talking about is actually a really effective technique called spoke to spoke marketing. Like if I'm on Instagram, I don't mind going to YouTube. If I'm on Twitter, I don't mind going to Instagram. If I'm on Facebook, I don't mind going to Instagram. Those two crossbreed anyway. You know what I mean? So we typically in marketing think of hub and spokes. All we're saying is make Instagram your hub for a little while. Like if you need to grow your following, and we're about to give a strategy in a second, Jimmy, that you were able to get over 300 followers with one technique. Like we're about to give a strategy that I was able to use to get more than 3,000 followers with one technique. But the problem is that's the exciting like pop.
Yeah.
But you don't want to go straight for the pop, because then it's like, it's kind of like Gary Vee, right? Jab, 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 right hook.
Yeah.
We're about to get into the right hooks that give you big results. But if you're not jabbing every day a little bit, you're not going to grow the way that you could.
Yeah, and let me just give one quick pro tip here, because we had a comment in the feed from Natalie Pigeon who's saying, trying to engage, but it takes too much time. So let's be real about something. If you go to your Instagram profile right now, in the top right-hand side, there's basically these three lines, like a menu. If you click on that, you can actually click under your activity. And then under your activity, you guys might not be able to see that, but under your activity, it tells you how much time you spend every day on Instagram.
Wow.
So what's fascinating...
What is yours?
Mine's 29 minutes. It used to be like 10. Now it's
mine's 32. So I, let's be real. We're not spending that much time here every day.
Yeah.
Now let's also be real. We have help. We have Annette and we have Jess and we have people that help us. But I don't think it has to be. What I would ask is, if you're watching 32 minutes of, a TV show, or if you're binge watching stuff on Netflix, like this is what they call the dual screen, Jimmy.
Yeah.
You can be doing what we're teaching you while you're doing something else. Like, you know what I mean? Like you could actually be like in the bathroom and you could, like, instead of playing Brick Breaker, play Instagram. Instead of playing the mobile app that you're hooked on, instead of playing Candy Crush, play Instagram.
Yeah.
Like that's how I think of it, at least, because I do understand that time can be a challenge, but I always think of that Grant Cardone quote, I don't have enough time, is the biggest lie we tell ourselves.
It is. Let me say one thing. What I was really getting at there too, so I agree with everything you just said. What I was getting at there is like, we're not trying to convince you to spend more time. If you look at this and you spend 30 minutes on average per day, like we're saying, take that time you already spend and let's put it towards more productive activities.
It's a good point, because right now they're there. They're looking at stories. They're looking at the feed.
Exactly. You're there.